Hi.
Hi.
We are the account owners of NFP_,
as you know,
and we're doing this special video
to recognize Lauren, who has passed of suicide, and we are here to just send our condolences to her family and friends and anyone else who have a loved one or a friend who has lost their lives to suicide.
Suicide is very tragic. You lose somebody and to know that, you couldn't do anything when you see someone's committed suicide, especially family and friends, they think, well, what could have I done? Most of the time people who commit suicide, not many people know they're hurting.
You have to, you just blame yourself when you lose someone to suicide, and just know that it's not your fault. Something was clearly going on bigger that they just didn't feel safe to share with people, because most people who have committed suicide suffer in silence and don't really come out, so we're just showing this video to talk about it.
We don't want to see anyone commit suicide, but sadly, sometimes you can't help because you don't know. Mental health is very serious. If you think you have a mental health problem, definitely get help. It's not okay for not to get help.
If you're noticing symptoms or you think and you're starting to get really worried, don't just be like, oh, I'm just overthinking it, or oh, I'm worried. Talk to a parent to take you to someone to figure it out.
And if you don't trust a parent, go talk to a friend, talk to a parent, talk to a teacher.
It doesn't matter who you talk to, just someone that you're close to and trust and that can help you.
And if you're noticing someone might be suicidal, if they're talking about death a lot, or they, post something on Twitter like, oh, I feel like killing myself, or post something, talk to them, sometimes people want to call, that's their last chance to call out for help. And
if they're, being really quiet and just, you see a drastic change in their attitude, they were someone who talked all the time, was really friendly, and then started getting really quiet and kind of come off in a rude way, just don't be afraid to talk to them and figure out what's going on. And if they don't let you help, that's around the time you should tell an adult.
And if you are currently suicidal, or if you know someone is suicidal, don't be afraid to call 911.
Don't be afraid to get help.
Because that's important. You won't regret it, I promise. You may be in pain, may be suffering for a few years, but doctors usually can find a right medicine. And you can get help, and then you'll have 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 years of just fun and happiness and normal life.
People will say that I've been dealing with this for so long, I want to give up, and it's okay to feel that way, but you still have so much life ahead of you, and you have so many years, because we're just starting our lives, and we're just figuring it out, all of us are, and just don't give up. You just have to keep fighting. You have a purpose to be here. You deserve life.
Yeah, so if you are suicidal, don't forget, call 911. You can talk to us, but we want to help. You can talk to a friend. I'm sure they want to help. And your parents, I know sometimes, you may fight with them, but I'm sure they would rather see you. I'm sure they would rather you tell them you're suicidal than to go in your room and find you dead.
Yeah. So just don't be afraid to speak up. Don't
Yes.
suffer in silence.
Okay. Well, we love you and we care. We don't want to see any of you guys hurting.
And we're always here for you if you need someone to talk to.
Yes. Peace and happiness.
If you're feeling down or weak, you can always count on me. I will always pick you up. Nothing's ever gonna change. Nothing's getting in my way. I will always hold you up. Anything, come what may, don't look back, forget yesterday. Forget yesterday. It's not where you come from, it's where you belong. Nothing I would trade, I wouldn't have it any other way. You're so right where